Lacia, first touch is okay. Mukoko plays it through. Mukoko gets played through. Gabriel Jesus runs strong goal. Gabriel Jesus thinks the keeper again, man. Paul Pogba slips an Odegaard. Carvajal, 82 minutes on the clock. Here's McKennie. Boadu. 2-1 to Arsenal. 2-1 to the Gunners. Okay, so this is the episode before the big January transfer window. So we are going to have a few things to talk about in the menus. Not like the previous ones where we're kind of getting straight into the action. We are going to have a bit of a few waffle moments. So yeah, without further ado, welcome to episode 47. We did play a few games off camera and we were quite successful in a lot of them. In fact, all of them. So the last time we were together, we lost 2-1 against Arsenal at the Emirates. Myron Boadu, where am I getting that from? Boadu, yeah. He managed to deal that final blow at the Emirates. So, yeah, we were very unlucky the last time we was on camera. Off camera, though, we had a bit of a run of games where we got the W, got clean sheets and all of them. I just spotted that just now. So we played Bournemouth. We won 1-0. Won 5-0 against Middlesbrough. We also beat Trabzonspor match day 6. 3-0. West Ham United, we beat them 4-0 as well. And Crystal Palace, we beat them 4-0. There was a game where Gallo scored a spectacular goal. I have it saved. I might upload it to the page. But yeah, I think it was a Crystal Palace match, if I'm correct. We did rotate in a lot of these games. I'm not going to lie to you, Garnacho is not it for me. I'll probably speak a bit about him later on in this episode. But before we do that, we're going to talk a bit about the sides that we are playing in this episode. So, King Power Stadium is the first destination. We are going to be playing against them to kick the episode off. At home, we have Chelsea. We need to get payback against them. They knocked us out of the EFL Cup on penalties, for those who don't know. So, yeah, raring to go against Graham Potter. West Ham United, last season, they kind of took it to us. Up until like the final few games of the season, they were second place, really pushing us. This season, they haven't got their foot on the pedal, and they seem like a side that we can easily knock off, as we've already beaten them at home. I'm expecting another good victory at the London Stadium. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time in the menu, even though we are going to spend some time in the menu in the episode. I'm not going to clump it all together. So what I'm going to do is we're going to head off into the first game against Leicester City, 13th versus first. Oh yeah, I forgot to give you guys a little rundown of the standings. So at the moment we are first and level on points with Arsenal. Chelsea have dropped points since we played games off camera, so they're sitting at third, 1 point behind us. But the title race is wide open. But yeah, bit by bit, I'm going to get through the talking points. So after this Leicester City game, I'm going to talk further about what I need to talk about. And you guys already know the gist. We're going to break it down. So yeah, without further ado, let's head off into the first game. Let's bag a victory. Leicester City, they're not a side that we should take lightly. We have lost quite a few games against them in the series, and they've beaten us and played us off the park convincingly. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this game. Okay, so here we go. We're at the King Power Stadium now. Players are about to go out. First game on this episode. Let's bag the 3 points. Okay, so we're attacking to the left. Leicester City are attacking to the right. And yeah, the boys have got the game underway. Like I said in the menu, we're off to back-to-back wins. We've been doing really well, playing really well. And I'm definitely ready for the fixture congestion in January. A lot of these players have their sharpness up. We haven't got a huge squad, so there's a lot of minutes to go around. Ball goes in. Another crack at it. Shot blocked by Brunt. We're gonna have the corner kick. Oop, dinked over the top. Mukoko hits it across the keeper. Doesn't make the right connection. I had the right idea. Might be hearing what I'm saying about him in the menu. Right now, he's very solid. Coco taken out. Jorge drills a pass down to the right-hand side into Perez, who backheels it into Jorge. Shrewsbury Hall, the captaincy. Tapia. Shot inside the box. Martinez with the block. Jorge again, looking like a threat. He's finding space. He's linking up play. Need to be careful about the Brazilian. As the right foot shot hits the knee. The club captain, who played into the box. Deal with that. Thank you, Lafont. Very mature goalkeeping. Always deals with the danger and commands the area. And looks confident while doing it. Timber. Moukoko cuts in on his left foot. Trusty left foot. Blocked by Chambers. And I have another corner kick. 24 minutes played. There's a lot of shots getting blocked at the minute. To focus on defending. Brunt. Braybrook. Brunt. Well done, Timber. Okay, so we've got the ball out of our defence now, finally. Here's Malacia. Bruno. Benacer. Back into Bruno. Got decent amount of possession as we look to enter the penalty area of Leicester City. Ball taken down by Szoboszlai. Takes a shot. Herrera pulls off the save. I think I've handled the ball though. It's not going to count as a shot on target. Oh, well done. Benacer wins the ball high up the pitch. Szoboszlai plays on Anthony. Back into Szoboszlai. Oh, tried to pass it into Moukoko. Maybe I should have just gone alone with Szoboszlai. Silas. Tapia. Let's go, let's go. Move the ball, boys. Here's Moukoko. Timber. Szoboszlai. Moukoko. Right for shot. Drills it low. Drills it hard. And he finds the back of the net. Let's talk about Moukoko. Okay, look at this. Nice movement off the ball. Moukoko dropping outside of the penalty area. Finding himself some space. Nice layoff from Szoboszlai. Drills it hard and low. Gets the ball out of his feet with the first touch. His right foot did the trick. Did the honours. Passing there. 70 minutes on the clock. Is still 1-0. Can't get the ball under control in the midfield at the minute. João Felix switches play to the right into Timber. He finds Anthony, who has several options ahead of him. Not good ones though, as he gives the ball up. The final third. Oh, he plays a nice ball. Who's that? That's Silas. He's through on goal. Lindelof tracks back. He's got the backing of Martinez, who makes the interception. Good defending, good tracking back. João Felix into Bruno. Finds Felix on the left-hand side. Well done, Felix. Does really well to hold on to the ball. Moukoko. Szoboszlai. There we have it. 2 goals. We have separated ourselves from Leicester City now. Doubling the lead. Nice attack. Very patient as well. João Felix, his close control was very special down that left-hand side. And as you already know, Szoboszlai knows how to finish it, especially in the 12-yard box. Okay, so we're making subs after that goal. Szoboszlai is actually coming off for Harvey Elliott. The man, the super sub himself, he plays really well. Definitely reminds me of Pedence from the FIFA 22 save. Just a good utility player. Can play off the left, off the right, in the middle. Does it quite well. Good work rate. Well, come on, Silas. Through on goal. Oh, we've given them a goal scoring opportunity. I was just praising one of the players. I got distracted. Silas, half the deficit. I don't want to repeat of the Newcastle game where it was a nerve-wracking ending. We were relying on David De Gea to perform heroics. Oh, nice flick on by Anthony. What a goal, man. What a goal. And that is a goal for Richie. That is a goal for Richie. What a flick on from Anthony. He's the best in the world. Oh my days. And I have evidence to prove that. I have evidence to prove that. Just wait until we get into the menu. Just wait. Look what it means to Lafont. RemelHD is a flip-flop. He is a flip-flop. Because when he does get good results, everything is sweet. 3-1 is the scoreline. Leicester City, we're beating them in their back garden, and we've done it quite well. That last goal, I'm not going to lie to you, is definitely put a battery in my back to go into this next game against Chelsea. Really confident in our ability in front of goal. Really confident in our ability at the back. Another 3 points. Looks like we're going to be top at Christmas. You see Moukoko's overtaken the injured Rashford, of course, but he's actually stepping up really well, carrying the team on his back in front of goal. 15 goals and 5 assists, 20 goal contributions in 23 appearances. His average rating has risen I think in the last episode it was 6.86 or something like that, 6.7 something. Now it's 6.97, and I'm assuming it's gonna keep growing as he continues to score goals. There's a few more contributions from Szoboszlai. He did get a few off camera, whether it was assists or goals. Same with Richie as well, as you saw against Brighton. He bagged himself a goal, and he scored a few more goals after that too. Gallo, more goals coming from him. But another player I do want to talk about is Garnacho. He's had 9 games and only 2 goal contributions. Yeah, it may not seem bad, but if you take a look at his average rating, the reason why it's that low is because I've said time and time again, he doesn't feel right for me on this game. I don't know how to utilize him. I won't say he's bad on the game. I'm saying I'm holding my hands up. I don't know how to use the guy, so I might have to move him on for a profit. And speaking on moving players on for profit, Hannibal, he's rarely had any game time, so we've put him on the transfer list. I'm ready to wash my hands with him. I don't want to waste his talent. He's on a 6.05 average rating as well, barely featuring and barely putting in a shift for us. So yeah, and it's between him and Shola Shatiri. I'm very close to loaning Shatiri out, trying to figure things out with him. Oh no, man, we've got a lot to think about. Also, I would like to add as well, the reason why I keep calling Anthony the best player in the world is because he is the best player in the world. Anthony is officially a 2-time Ballon d'Or winner. So he won Player of the Year again. It was between him, Rashford, Vinicius Jr., and I think it was João Felix. João Felix was in the list. There was about 4 players, and Anthony came out on top out of all of them. So again, another player, another Manchester United player, the same player, is the Player of the Year. Now that we've spoken about that, we're going to head off into the next game, and Chelsea is going to be the side that we're playing against. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this game underway, try to separate ourselves again. It's first versus third, 3 points ahead of Chelsea. Come on, let's get another set of 3 points. Okay, so here we go. Casemiro leading out Chelsea. Martinez leading out Manchester United. First versus third. This is a massive encounter, and I'm definitely raring to go. Barely any changes in the starting 11. LaCroix does come back in, and so does David De Gea. We're also starting the normal front three, the normal midfield three, which is Szoboszlai, Fernandes, and Benacer. Let's go. Let's get this game started. Okay, so Chelsea get the game on the way at Old Trafford. They're attacking to the left. We're attacking to the right. We do not fear them. They have beaten us on penalties, but we are confident that we can give the home crowd something to cheer about this time around. That episode where they beat us, we suffered back-to-back defeats, losing to Man City in the same episode. Early on, the referee has to make a decision. Chalobah getting a yellow card for his poor challenge. 6 minutes gone. Chelsea have had the more aggressive approach in the opening minutes. Aggressively flying into challenges. Anthony. Szoboszlai slips a João Felix in behind. Cuts it back. Moukoko is there. Moukoko is there for his 16th goal in all competitions. The German striker just can't stop scoring. Marcus Rashford is going to have a problem when he gets back. Definitely is. Like this, nice movement off the ball. Everyone's just flooding into the box, trying to make space, trying to get on the edge, get on the end of a pass. Moukoko does exactly that and drills it home. Mendy stood no chance. De Ligt and Sarr try to get back in time. Chelsea don't know what's hit them. Casemiro again with an aggressive challenge, but it's clean nonetheless. Sterling. Kaku gives up the ball to LaCroix. Another player flying in. That's Havertz this time. Felix. Szoboszlai. I feel like Chelsea have lost their heads. Malacia drills it home into the box. I think that's an own goal. De Ligt with the final touch. The former Ajax and Juventus defender has turned it into his own net. It's like Arsenal are leading against Tottenham Hotspur. Some of our title rivals this season. Just gotta hope that Spurs find a way to hold them up. Okay, so Szoboszlai. Timber. Try to find Moukoko in the box. Sterling tries to dribble out of danger. Delict brings the ball out from the back. Here's Chilwell. Sterling down this left-hand side. Lukaku trying to bomb forward now. Martes runs across. Lukaku tries to find Rodrigo in the box. David De Gea's offers line quick enough. Deals with the danger. Great play there by João Felix. Really tidy on the ball. Obtaining it well in this episode. Not just this game alone. João Felix. Benacer. The Bosley outside the box. Long shots of Bosley. It's deflected. Out for a corner by Chalobah. Lukaku does really well. Shows his strength. Rodrigo bursts into the box. Doesn't get the shot off, but David De Gea gathers up the ball as the half-time whistle's now gone. We are 2-0 up at the moment. Very dominant. We have slowed down the pace a bit towards the end of the first half. I do want my players to be reserved for the second. We are going to try go out all guns blazing, show some ruthless aggression. Try to bag the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Go on, Moukoko. There's Anthony. Let's go. Let's go, Anthony. Best in the world cuts in. Having his fun with those plays. Got his former teammate Delict on him. So Bosley. And Fernandez. Malacia. And then we have Felix. Moukoko, 60 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Let's find the back of the net from here. Anthony almost does that. He almost does that. Mendy pulls off the save. Denies the best in the world. Nutmegs Martinez to make the pass. Chilwell drills a pass into Lukaku. Oh, what has David De Gea done there? Why is he committed? Why would you commit? He's not even done anything. He's not moved the muscle. He's just taken the ball down at his feet. You did not need to commit. Why has De Gea done that? Why has he done that? Okay, so Szoboszlai and Felix, they're making their way off. Sancho and Bellingham, they're making their way on. So Bellingham, he's going to be sitting in that number 8 role. Fernandez is going to be sitting in that number 10 role. You see Sancho's playing off the left-hand side now. Sancho, Bruno, Richie. Oh, Chalobah. Chalobah gets back in time. I just felt like Richie wasn't going to get the shot off. Almost does. It's a nice run as well. Let's try to concentrate. Hudson-Odoi trying to abuse his pace down the left-hand side. I think he's playing as a left wing-back. What's going on there? Havertz with the header wide on the post. Oh, well done. Sancho finds Richie. Richie finds the back of the net. Again. He finds the back of the net really late on. Really late on. This guy's becoming a super sub. Oh my goodness me. I just can't believe it. The football that we're playing in this episode is making me want to jump straight into the next one. I'm really happy with the way we played so far in front of goal. Really ruthless. Might have to title this episode that. Ruthless aggression in front of goal. The Ligt is there in the way. Full-time whistles now here. We have won 3-1 and we've done it in style. I can't really explain how I feel right now about that performance. It's not a feeling that I've had so far in the series. I feel like that's one of our best performances, or maybe this is one of the best performing episodes. It's the way we've moved the ball around, defended. Obviously, we've had a mistake from David De Gea. We didn't let that deter us. Continue going, and we found the back of the net late on again to put the game to bed. And it's none other than Douglas Ritchie. Let's head off into the menu if there's stuff to talk about. If not, we're going to cap the episode off with a game against West Ham United at the London Stadium. This is what I mean. Why? Why can't you just patch certain things? Like, why does he have to be out with a broken toe? Someone in the comment section below, please let me know. Why does he have to be out with a broken toe? 3 months is the duration of this injury. So for Makoko suffered an injury in that last game, so yeah, we're down to one striker, which is a pity, which is a real pity. I don't know what to do now. Obviously, Richie, he can play up front. I haven't got an issue with him. I'm very comfortable using him. Might have to move João Felix into the center. I don't feel like we need to go into the market. There are temporary fixes that could do the trick, but we just need to figure out what they are. So João Felix seems like a shout at the moment, but we are going to continue to start Richie. And yeah, if we have to use João Felix as a bench striker or start him instead, we probably will have to. When is Rashford coming back? That's what I'm trying to check. Sorry about all the navigating. I rarely show myself navigating hopelessly in the menu. So yeah, 3 weeks. We've got to wait 3 weeks for Rashford to come back. It's a bit of a waiting time, I can't lie. There are big games to be played. I haven't even checked the menu. I haven't even checked the calendar. I'm saying that. Let's see. Pressing the wrong buttons. Let's see. So yeah, man, it's not really a huge January. We do want to continue to pick up points. I don't want to drop points against the likes of Middlesbrough and underestimate them. Wolverhampton, they were quite hard to break them down in our first encounter in the league. Watford, obviously, I'm confident we'll beat them in the FA Cup, but Manchester City, we've got them at the Etihad. So that's the only difficult game, the only tough game. Hopefully by then, Rashford will probably be back in training. He might not be match sharp, but he might be back in training just in time for that game. And yeah, Mukoko's out, ladies and gentlemen. Mukoko's out. So yeah, we're gonna head off into the last game of this episode. West Ham United is that game, like I said before. 7th versus 1st. Right now, we are level on points with Arsenal. We're ahead on goal difference. Goals definitely win you games. Goals can definitely win you titles. Because as you can see, there's a massive gap with the goal difference. So we need to continue our ruthless ways in front of goal. Without further ado, let's cap the episode off with a W. Okay, as you can see, Manchester United, we have had to switch up some of our tactics as of recent. We've had an injury up front, so João Felix, he has to start up front. We have Richie on the bench, ready to be a super sub as per usual, but we're going to try and test out the Portuguese man in front of goal. Let's get this game underway. Okay, so João Felix gets the game kicked off. We're attacking to the left. West Ham United are attacking to the right. Okay, so it's a real blow for Mukoko. He was in really good form, real good momentum. 16 goals in all comps. I feel like he was catching up in the Premier League tally. Now that's probably going to hinder him a bit. So yeah, as I was saying, West Ham United, they definitely need 3 points. They want to keep their top 4 hopes alive. It's Timothy Weah, Osimhen inside the penalty area. Osimhen gets the shot off. Lafont at his near post. Does really well to take the sting out of that shot. Osimhen put everything he had behind that. So tried to hit them at the other end. Sancho plays it to Felix, who slips Szoboszlai in behind. Szoboszlai, that would have been a penalty. That would have been a penalty. They need to fix that on this game. He's just had his arm up in the air. Timber. João Felix can turn. Bellingham in the box. Bellingham finds the opposite corner. Jude Bellingham opens the scoring at the London Stadium. And away from home, we take the lead. On the 15th minute, by number 15, Jude Bellingham. It's one of them days. My commentary's all over the place, shouting out names that aren't even playing for the team. Tutar with the head up. Get brushes. Side netting. $18 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try switch things up now. I need to double this lead, so we're going to change the approach into attacking. Try to move the ball a bit quicker in the final third. Oh, Sancho anticipates the flick. Could be through on goal to make it 2-0. Danger isn't over, isn't cleared. Free kick ref. Refereeing on this game is so bad, man. So bad. How do you hit someone from behind, clamp someone from behind, and then referee doesn't bat an eye? Bucare. Bellingham. And Szoboszlai picks out Sancho, takes the ball down really well. Bellingham, side of penalty area. Mendes, Cucurella. Maxence Cucurella tried to drill outside the box. It's deflected into the path of João Felix, who's out wide. Plays the ball into the box. Cleared up by Doki. And it's followed up by Osimhen, who's dropped really deep. Really deep to help out his defenders. Oh, Max Cornet with the interception. Played into the box. Oh, header. Oh, I thought Lafont right there was about to be beaten. Does really well with his reflexes. Adjusts his feet. Catches the ball. And distributes it out to Anthony. Plays a 1-2 between him and Szoboszlai. Anthony receives it back. Timber, the captain for the game. Here's Bellingham. Cucurella. Anthony. Szoboszlai. Timber. Cucurella. Then we have Bellingham on the ball. Barely any support for him as Livramento cuts out the danger. West Ham United can live to fight another day. Felix. Anthony. Shot. Areola really dealing with that. I was scared for him. Normally when the best in the world shapes up for a shot like that, it's usually only one outcome. Sancho. Tried to find João Felix. The bubbles are out. Hate the bubbles. They need to keep the bubbles to themselves, these fans. There's a Cornet. Bardio. Szoboszlai. I want to know how anyone does a West Ham career mode on this game, because really and truly, the bubbles are just so irritating. Ooh, I complain about it every time without fail. If you guys are OGs of the channel, you should already know. These bubbles grind my gears. So glad that they disappear. But every time West Ham score, they reappear. That's the issue. That's why keeping a clean sheet away from home against West Ham United is so crucial. For me, especially. There's Bellingham. Cucurella. Go on, Anthony. Have fun. Have fun, Anthony. Have fun, Anthony. Had too much fun. Okay, I need to stop having fun. If every collision is going to lead to a player going down, holding their shoulder and being out for more than 2 months, I need to find a way to avoid getting tackled like that. Because that is not fun. That is far from fun. There's Cornet. Fornals. Cornet to Galan, who's the culprit. But we need to show him something. Ooh, Zubimendi with the shot. The font with the save. I need to stop playing around. Almost cost me right there and then. That's like quite a lot, given the space to. And again, man, the man has not won the ball. I just want to know what this referee is seeing. I want to know what he's seeing. He's not won the ball. They're on a counter-attack now. It's very crucial that the referee blows the whistle in moments like that. Because look, West Ham are on the break on the other end. Zubimendi's in my box. Swear, if you give these free kicks, the momentum just doesn't shift. If you give the free kicks. Nice save by Lafont. We shouldn't be relying on Lafont right now. We should be getting these calls. Oh. And attack has broken down as Osimhen looks to break away for West Ham United. Galan, ball played forward into Cornet. They keep going back and forth. They're moving the ball really quick along the ground. What is going on there? Bardio, stop that. He keeps doing these weird things when he makes interceptions. These weird animations when he makes interceptions, which can cost us goals, as you've seen in the previous episode. But nonetheless, we are on the attack. Let's not let that stop us. Oh, Szoboszlai, how have you not got that on target at least? 3 minutes added on. Sancho, Richie, referee, man. I swear to you, if this game was a... Oh my goodness, I was about to say 3-3. Richie is just something else. He loves to come off the bench and make a nuisance of himself for the opposition defense. Areola's had a really good game. It's a really good save. And the referee's not even stopping the game. He's not doing anything. My players are getting injured for free. Injured for free. There has to be a cost at it. cost for the injury. Sorry. There's a Bellingham. Sancho. Oh my goodness me. Deflects into the path of Areola. He makes the save and gets cleared away. Full-time whistle's gone. 1-0's the scoreline. Manchester United have come away with the 3 points. That's 3 and 3. 9 points and 9. We need to take a look at the table, see where we're sitting just before the New Year's. I am very disappointed with the refereeing in this game. Ruthless aggression didn't apply in this match, but I am happy with the overall performance in this episode. We can come away feeling good about ourselves, and we are going to take a look at that table. Reports back. We're not going to focus on that. That's not important. Anthony is out for 5 days. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Not that we didn't have a solution. Obviously, Gallo and Garnacho, they're waiting for some more game time. But yeah, it's just annoying to have three. It would have been annoying to have 3 players out. We've already got Rashford out. Moukokko's out. Anthony would have been the 3rd. Richie did get a knock as well, but I don't think that it was too serious. Let's see. Yeah, Richie, there's no report on him. He did get a knock towards the end of the game. That almost sent me up the wall. Okay, so as you can see now, we're in the academy. So we've had a few new additions, 3 to be exact. We've also given professional contracts to Carlos Cabral, and also there was a goalkeeper. I think his name's Jackson. So yeah, when it comes to the new additions, we have Pope, Parr, and Cardona. Cardona is a Peruvian winger. At the moment, we are working on him as a supportive winger just to improve his defensive work rate, and then we are going to train him up as a winger. Not a winger. I'm waffling. We are going to train him up as a cam. He does have a few attributes that stand out as a winger, but as a cam, we can retrain him into a really good playmaker, an agile playmaker. He definitely looks like he will suit the middle. Nathan Parr, we are working on him as a supportive winger as well. We are still trying to figure out what is his best role. He can play as a cam too. I am trying to experiment with certain players, and yeah, he'll be the right player to experiment with. He has the right attributes in terms of playing as a cam and as a winger, so he can be either or. Even as a striker, if we work on his finishing, he can become a makeshift striker. Rory Pope, he's a left back at the moment. He's right-footed, so I'm assuming he's trained up as an inverted fullback, but that's not what we play with. So we are going to switch him into the right back role, and hopefully he can grow and own that right back position. We have several good fullbacks coming through our academy, whether it's a left back or fullbacks. We seem to be covered, and yeah, not short of options there. Not short of options. Okay, so in terms of the January window, I am not going to force any signings. As angry as I was in the last episode, if there are any options in the window, we are going to pounce on them. We do have a good amount of money to spend left in our bank account, so yeah, we're not going to write off any new additions. We're definitely open to some new faces coming in. A few faces leaving, we're open to that as well, but we do have a bit of a list, and yeah, I am gonna give it some time to figure out what we need. As you can see in this episode, defensively we seem a lot better than previous episodes. Up front, we're very ruthless, despite the injuries and the knocks to special players in the final third. In the midfield, we seem to be retaining possession as well, controlling games. So at the moment, midfield, defense, and up top, we seem to be covered. If we do bring in any addition, it will be a centre back, and it will be a centre back for the future, not someone that's gonna come in and push anyone out of the first team role. But yeah, that's about it in terms of things to talk about in the menu. Now it's just time to recap the league standings and talk a bit about the round of 16. Okay, so in the Premier League, Manchester United, they top the table in the New Year's. Of course, we are level on points with the Arsenal. Arsenal, they have 49 points as well. Spurs, they are 3rd with 41 points. 4th are Chelsea with 40 points, who are also level with Liverpool, who have 40 points as well. 5th place is where they're sitting. 6th place are Manchester City, 39 points on the table. And we are going to scroll down. If you want to take a look at the rest of the league standings and compare them, pause the video. We are going to go down slowly as we navigate. So yeah, bottom 3 consists of Fulham, Brighton and Watford. So Fulham, they've crept into the relegation zone as Leicester City creep out just about. And yeah, a lot of sides there are under threat. I would say up until the side that's 13th place, who have 22 points. Crystal Palace, they seem to not really be entertaining a relegation battle just yet. But if they drop 1 or 2 more points, I mean, they're going to be flirting with it. But yeah, at the halfway stage, the table seems to be taking a bit of a shape. There's a lot of races going on. The race for safety, relegation battle, is really tough. The race for top four or European football is really tough, and the title race is wide open. It's between me and Arsenal at the moment, but Chelsea and Spurs, I mean, all it's going to take is a few muck-ups by Arsenal and United, and again, it's wide open, blown wide open. Let's take a look at the round of 16. So Roma FC are going to be the side that we're going to entertain for the first knockout phase, the first knockout games in the Champions League. If you do want to take a look at the rest of the ties, I would say pause the video. We're not really going to go into detail or anything about them. Just take a look at them, pause it if you want. But yeah, we are going to be playing against Roma FC. Okay, so we are going to take a look at the teams we are going to play in January. So we're going to kick the episode off with a game against Watford. We're going to play Middlesbrough off camera and Wolverhampton, or we might play Wolverhampton depending on what side we get in the fourth round of the FA Cup if we do make it through. But yeah, in between we are going to play Manchester City at the Etihad, and the Manchester derby is going to be in the middle of that episode. So when it comes to the January episode, I don't want it to be really long, so I'm going to try to keep it as smooth, as quick as possible. We're not going to overcomplicate it. We're just going to play simple games off camera, not talk too much in the menu, or hopefully, and obviously just report on the transfers, and hopefully that's not a lot to report on. I know some of you guys do enjoy long episodes, but there are a lot of people that don't have the attention span, so I'm just trying to meet people in the middle, just so I'm giving everyone what they want in terms of content. If you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you know if I want to go live, premiere a video, or upload one. So we made it halfway through. Well, we're pretty much halfway through the season now. Let me know what you think of the series so far. Season 4 living up to expectation. Right now, it is a real challenge. This is probably the most challenging title race. We just got to give it some time to see how long Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, whoever's challenging is going to put up this fight for. Are we going to be able to put up the fight? I know I come across very cocky and arrogant, but you already know I back my boys. I definitely back my boys, even when we get off to a poor start in the season. I just feel like we're always going to be thereabouts, battling for the title or in top 4. And right now, we are looking like we are going to be very, very aggressive this season in front of goal, even with the injuries. I just hope that Rashford comes back with a point to prove. Same with Moukoko, because if we get both of those strikers firing, I mean, it's just going to be bullying season for the second half of the season. But yeah, we're going to go now. Take care for now. Hope to see you in episode 48. Peace.